Hi everyone, this is FF13-3 welcome to one of my other news shows about gaming. This one's mainly going to be about the Eurogamer Expo, but there's a few little stories that I want to talk to you about first. So the first story is a brand new Resident Evil 6 demo will be available to download on the PS3 and the Xbox 360 from September the 18th. Capcom has promised that this demo will be different to the one that Dragon's Dogma owners that could play on the Xbox 360 earlier this year. Players will get to sample a level from the single player campaign. Leon Kennedy's section will take place in the zombie-infested Ivy University, while Jake and Sherry Birkin fight off mutants in China. And finally, Chris Redfield and his BSSA squad will be fighting off BOWs in Eastern Europe. And also, Dragon's Dogma owners on the PS3 are now going to be able to have the chance to play the original demo that was available on the Xbox 360. That's out to download now. Keeping with Resident Evil, it's emerged that Resident Evil has been stolen. Apparently, copies of the games were stolen from Poland weeks before this game is obviously due to be released. This has been corroborated by Capcom themselves. Capcom said in a statement, Capcom is currently undertaking a thorough investigation into reports that Resident Evil 6 is being sold ahead of its official October the 2nd release date. At this time, all we can add that this unfortunate incident is limited to a small quantity of German copies of the PS3 version of the game. However many copies were stolen is unclear at this time. Square Enix has made an announcement this week with the news that a third and final chapter of Final Fantasy 13 is going to be released next year. The game is called Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns and will be released on PS3 and Xbox sometime next year. Final Fantasy 13's heroine Lightning will be back for this, obviously with the title, for this instalment of the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, and the game will be set 300 years after the events of Final Fantasy 13-2. Lightning awakes to find the world drastically changed, and humanity are 13 days from complete destruction. The story will revolve around a countdown clock that measures how much time humanity has left, and the clock will count down to the game's finale. The fighting mechanics apparently will be a mishmash of previous Final Fantasy 13 games, but they will also incorporate some real-time elements. If you want to watch the very strange Final Fantasy 13 presentation, just click this video right here, right there. Okay, so now we have some really big news for Skyrim fans out there that own the PS3 version. Bethesda have announced that the Dawnguard and following DLC may never come to the PS3. This is apparently a problem they're having with Skyrim on the PS3, and they've said that this is not a problem that they are sure that they can fix. Bethesda's community global leader wrote on their forum, "It's been a few weeks, and we wanted to make everyone aware where we're at. Skyrim is a massive and dynamic game which requires a lot of resources, and things get much more complicated when you're talking about sizable DLC like Dawnguard. We have tried a number of things, but none of them seem to solve the issue. The PS3 is a powerful system, and we are trying hard to get to you the DLC that you guys want. Dawnguard is obviously not the only DLC that we are working on either, so the issue of adding content gets even more complicated. This is not a problem we're positive we can solve, but we are working together with Sony to try and bring you this content. We wish we had more definitive answers right now. We understand the frustration when the content is already available on other platforms. When we have an update, we will surely let you know. We deeply appreciate all the support you have given us, and we'll hope that we will be able to give it back in return." So there you go. Unfortunately for you PS3 players out there of Skyrim, it looks like that any time in the short future you won't be getting hold of any DLC that is going to be coming out for Skyrim. Now, just a quick other little thing that I think guys might want to check out before I go on to the Eurogamer news is if you click this video here that's playing now, it's a special behind the scenes 10-minute video of making of Halo 4 about the voice acting and that. I think you guys should check it out. I think you'd really like it. So click here. Okay, so the same as last year, I'm going to be attending the Eurogamer Expo this year. It's on September the 28th, or the one I'm going to, which is the Friday, but obviously the show runs from September the 27th to September the 30th, which is the Sunday. But I'm going in a slightly different capacity this year. I've actually been given a press pass to go with this year. So I hope that I'm going to be able to get some good footage for you guys. I'm going to try and get some interviews with people there about their thoughts on the games and stuff, and it'd be really cool if we could meet up. But first I just wanted to give you the list of games that are going to be available to play. So if you guys want to see any of them, send me a PM or comment on this video, and I'll try and get to play the game, try and get something like a footage or a photo of the game, and try and give you the best review I can of what I played once I get back. So it's a bit of a long list, stick by me. If you don't want to listen to it all, then just skip ahead. What I might do is I'm just going to lift my laptop up here, because it's going to be easier for me to read it out like this. Because like I say, it's a bit of a long list. So here we go. We have AirBuccaneers, Aliens Colonial Marines, Assassin's Creed 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Carrier Command, Gaea Mission, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, Company of Heroes 2, Crysis 3, Dead Space 3, Dishonored, Devil May Cry, Doom 3 BFG Edition, Dream, Dust 514, Far Cry 3, FIFA 13, Fluid Football, Grid 2, Guns of Icarus, Halo 4, Hell Yeah Wrath of the Dead Rabbit, Hitman Absolution, Hotline Miami, Hypoxia, Just Dance 4, Lost Planet 3, Medal of Honor Warfighter, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Natural Selection 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, Prison Architect, Pro Evolution Soccer 2013, Resident Evil 6, Rocksmith, Serious Sam 3, SimCity, Sniper Elite V2, Strike Suit 0, Tekken Tag 2, The Cave, Tomb Raider, Warface, and Zone Avengers HD Collection. So there's quite a bit there. Like I say, if there's any games on that list that you guys, I'll put a list in the description as well. If there's any games that you really want me to play and tell you about how it plays and what I thought of it, just comment on this video, send me a PM, and I will try my best to get it on my Eurogamer review show after. Also, I thought I'd just quickly take you through the developer sessions that are on that weekend. So on the Thursday, you're going to have Frank O'Connor from 343 Industries talking about Halo 4. Also there, it's going to be Hideo Kojima talking about Metal Gear Solid and the 25th anniversary. You've got Creative Assembly are going to be there talking about Total War Rome 2. You've got Dean Hall talking about DayZ and the standalone game that he's creating. And you've got Torben Ellert talking about Hitman Absolution. At the moment, there's only one developer session that's been announced for the Friday at the moment, and that's Criterion Games showing off and talking about Need for Speed Most Wanted. Then on Saturday, you have Relic Entertainment talking about Company of Heroes 2. You have Remember Me presenting a live demonstration. You have Grid 2 is going to be shown off. That's it for the Saturday, and then on the Sunday you have Peter Molyneux is going to be there showing off Curiosity and taking a Q&A. You have Megan Murray, who's the community manager for Tomb Raider. You're going to have Lorne Lanning talking about Oddworld and Abe's Odyssey HD, and also you're going to have a developer session for Devil May Cry. So that's all that's been announced at the moment. If any other developer sessions get announced or any other games get announced, I'll try and do an update, maybe like a couple of days before I'm actually due to go. But yes, so there you go. That's my update for Eurogamer. I hope I can see some of you there. I'm going to be wearing a T-shirt actually with BGBear27 on the back with a YouTube logo. So if any of you guys see me there, it'd be really cool if you come over and have a chat and I can get you on film and maybe we'll have a little interview or something. Or if you don't want to do that, then it'd just be nice to meet you all. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this this gaming news. Hope you're well. Thank you for still watching my videos, and I'll see you all again soon.